Hey folks, retired old soldier 1987 here. Last we talked, we were discussing my experience as an OCT, part of the 1st at 329th, when we were OCing the 961st Water Purification Team out of McAllen, Texas. You know, they had their TWIPs up and running, they had their rope U up and running. You know, they were doing great things. Ran into a situation where another unit that was a bridging unit, some engineers, they wanted to take over the AO where the water purification team was, because they were trying to build a bridge. That was part of their exercise, part of what they had to do, and they just thought they were going to come in and push folks around. Well, I'll tell you what, the folks in the game, they didn't know what was happening. They didn't know what to do, so they came to us as the OCs, and we did what we needed to. We took care of the soldiers. Yeah, we did not let the bridgers push them around. They may have been the water boys, the water purification team, but their job, especially in theater, is just as important, if not more important, than the bridgers. Yeah, the bridgers have an important job. Every job is important, especially when you're in theater. But you don't just get to come into an exercise and start pushing people around and throwing your rank around, because that's what happened. We had a lieutenant colonel come in trying to push around a young captain, and myself as a master sergeant and a couple other master sergeants, we stood and we got some of our senior folks involved, our lieutenant colonels and our colonels, and we just pushed them back and said, listen, you've got to train your soldiers, but so do these guys. You're not pushing them out. It's not going to happen, so don't expect it. We're going to work together. We're going to figure out a way, and if you can't do that, kick rocks. Go find somewhere else to build your bridge, because that's not what's going to happen here. We were trying to do the most good for the most people, and that's what happens. Sometimes as a senior leader, you have to stand up for what is right. Sometimes it's your job to stand there and take an ass chewing and you just deal with it and you don't push it down to the troops. But sometimes you just got to stand up to these folks that are acting like fools and just tell them, hey, guess what? It's not going to happen. And you have to figure out the right way to come across so that it's taken and it's understood and everybody gets the training they need, and just do what you can to help do the most good for the most people. As a senior leader, that's what you do. But it ended up working out well. The bridgers got to do their job. The water purification team got to do their job. Everybody worked well. It all's well that ends well, right? That's what's important. So again, folks, if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, if you like the content I'm putting out, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. What was your experiences? Did you work as an OCT? I'd be curious to hear. And until my next video, have a good one.